जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरावनचारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Baladeva Jaya Subhadramayi. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki hai. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakaacharya Ashtottara Sita Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakaacharya Ashtottara Sita Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Prem se Go Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrind ki. श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई की जमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की all glories to Rasmulutis, all glories to Rasmulutis, all glories to Rasmulutis, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada की. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirate अष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपाकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः. Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 13 and Text 7. Suraha, please repeat after me. Suraha Vritasvaha Vacha Nirvinna Cheta Sochan Vimohan Upayati Kashmalam Vachet Cha Gandharvapuram Pravishtaha Pramodate Nirvittavad. Muhurtam Nirvittavad. 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 Muhurtam सुरैरुतस्वा कवनिर्विन्नचेता सुरैरुतस्वा क्वच निर्विन्नचेता सुरैरुतस्वा क्वच निर्विन्नचेता मोहान् विमूयान् उपयाति कश्मलम् शौचान् विमोहान् उपयाति कश्मलम् शौचान् विमोहान् उपयाति कश्मलम् क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टा क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टा क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टा प्रमोदते निवृतवान् मुहूर्तम् प्रमोदिते निवृतवान् मुहूर्तम् सुरैरुतस्वा क्वचन्निर्विन्नचेता शौचान् विमोहान् उपयाति कश्मलम् क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टः प्रमोदिते निवृतवान् मुहूर्तम् सुरैरुतस्वा क्वचन्निर्विन्नचेता शौचान् विमोहान् उपयाति कश्मलम् क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टा प्रमोदिते निवृतवान् मुहूर्तम् सुरैरुतस्वा क्वचन्निर्विन्नचेता शौचान् विमोहान् उपयाति कश्मलम् क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टा प्रमोदिते निर्विन्नमा मुहूर्तम् सुरैर्सुतस्वा क्वचन्निर्विन्नचेता शौचान् विमोहान् उपयाति कश्मलम् क्वचिच्च गन्धर्वपुरं प्रविष्टा प्रमोदिते निवृतवान् मुहूर्तम्. Any Vaishnavis? So we'll read word to word. Surair, by very powerful enemies. Ritasvaha, all of whose possessions having been stolen. Kvacha, sometimes. Nirvinna cheta, very morose and aggrieved at heart. Sochan, deeply lamenting. Vimuhan, becoming bewildered. Upayati, achieves. Kasmalam, unconsciousness. Kvachit, sometimes. Cha, also. Gandharvapuram, an imaginary city in the forest. Pravishtaha, having entered. Pramodate, he enjoys. Nirvrittavat, exactly like a person who has achieved success. Murtam, for a moment only. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Sometimes, being defeated or plundered by a superior, powerful agent, a living entity loses all his possessions. He then becomes very morose and lamenting their loss. He sometimes became unconsciousness. Sometimes he imagined a great palatial city in which he desired to live happily with his family members and riches. He thinks himself fully satisfied if this is possible, but such so-called happiness continues only for a moment. Purport. The word Gandharvapuram is very significant in this verse. Sometimes in the forest, a very big castle appears, and this is called a castle in the air. Actually, this castle does not exist anywhere but in one's imagination. This is called Gandharvapuram. In the material forest, the conditioned soul sometimes contemplates great castle and skyscrapers, and they waste his energy for such things, hoping to live in them very peacefully with his family members. However, the laws of nature do not allow this. When he enters such castle, he temporarily thinks that he is very happy, even though his happiness is impermanent. His happiness may last for a few years, but because the owner of the castle has to leave the castle at a time of death, everything is eventually lost. This is the way of worldly transactions. Such happiness is described by Vidyapati as the happiness one derived upon seeing a drop of water in the desert. The desert is heated by scorching sunshine, and if we want to reduce the desert temperature, we need huge amount of water, millions and millions of gallons. What effect will one drop have? Water certainly has value, but one drop of water cannot reduce the heat of the desert. In this material world, everyone is ambitious, but the heat is very scorching. What will an imaginary castle in the air do? Help. Sila Vidyapati has therefore sung Talatasaikate Varibindu Sama Sumamitra Ramanji Samaje. This happiness of family life, friends, and society is compared to a drop of water in the scorching desert. The entire material world is busy trying to attain happiness because the happiness is the prerogative of the living being. Unfortunately, due to falling in contact with the material world, the living entity simply struggles for existence. Even if one becomes happy for a while, a person powerful enemy may plunder everything. There are many instances in which big businessmen suddenly became pauper in the street. Yet the natural nature of material existence is such that foolish people are attracted to these transactions and they forget the real business of self-realization. श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की जय, गौरनिताय की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामने गौरतिशे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरंगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वचलं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमायं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं। हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna. Welcome to all for this today Srimad Bhagavatam class. So today we are discussing from Canto 5, Chapter 13 and Text 7. So chapter name, Rahugana converts with Jadabharuta. Further talks. So this purport itself is clearly elaborated. There is no further requirement is required because Prabhupada gave clear purports to every Srimad Bhagavatam verse, so that we can take advantage of this great literature and we can come out of such condition. So we are seeing so many faults are there in Kali Yuga. So here is translation. I will read once again the translation and we will discuss. Sometimes being defeated or plundered by superior, powerful agents like living entities loses all his happiness. He then became very morose and lamenting their loss. He sometimes became unconsciousness, sometimes he imagined a great palatial city in which he desired to live happily. With his family members and riches, he thinks himself fully satisfied. If this is possible, but such so-called happiness continues only for a moment. So before discussing, I seek blessings of all the devotees present here, physically and even on online. So today, that is one of the medium where preaching can take place. So I seek blessings from all the Vaishnavas before I can speak something on this verse, elaborate verse. So whatever I heard from seniors and realized in day-to-day life, I will present it, even though I am not qualified, as many of you know, but still as a service, as a matter of service, I am taking this service for the pleasure of Sri Guru and Gauranga. So yesterday, by mercy of Rashashan Mahaprabhu, he gave me this service, even though I was not qualified. So many of the devotees are outside, senior devotees are outside, saffron devotees. So I thought, okay, let take it this service. So if any faults are there, please excuse me, because I am unqualified, but taking as a matter of service. So here this translation shows, sometimes being defeated or plundered by superior, powerful agents, a living entity loses all his possessions. So this is there everywhere, in every field, not only one field. So actually, I'm thinking I can speak if everyone is okay in Telugu. If it is okay, many of the devotees are here, Telugu language only, right? How many of you want in Telugu? Because this is my mother tongue. If I speak mother tongue, I will be more relishing in explaining the glory of Srimad Bhagavatam. So only few, I think. తెలుగులో అడగాలి, తెలుగు వాళ్ళకి తెలియదు కదా ఇంగ్లీష్. తెలుగులో భాగవతం ఎంతమంది కావాలి? 1 2 లేపొద్దు, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Even Rashashan Mahaprabhu also accepting that I can speak in Telugu. So I think I will try to do both, justification for both the. Okay. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 13th chapter, 47th sloka, there is a verse, Astani sahastani apadani chatushpadam falguni tatra mahatam jivo jivasya jivanam. Astani and sahastani. Astani means those who has no hands. Asta, no hasta. Astani and sahastani. Those who don't have hands is a foot for who has hands. Hastani. Who don't have hands? Insects, like millipedes, so many things, insects. It will crawl because they don't have hands. So these are the food for the hastani. Who has hands? 2 hands, like birds. And apadani chatushpadam. Apada, no legs. And these are the food for the chatushpada, who has 4 legs. So who is this no pada, apadani? Trees, grass, bushes, and these are the food for cows, buffaloes, sheep, goats, so many things. And falguni tatramata means weaker is a food for stronger. And jivo jivasya jinam. This is the nature of the world. One has to subside on food, so one has to depend on one person is depend on another person is depend. This is the cycle of food cycle. So here clearly explains, according to this Falguni, sometimes being defeated or plundered by superior powerful agents. For the Hastani is the powerful, correct? And Apadani, who has Pada, Chaturpada is a powerful agent. And who Falguni Tatramata, who is weaker has a food for example, deer is a food for the tiger. And many cat, rat, cat, like that. So many things are there. So everywhere it is, this is there, this nature is there, and this is the natural calamity. Jivo jivasa janam. This is a natural thing. We can't be bewildered by this, because this is the nature of the material energy created by the Lord Himself. One has to sustain. Even the human beings, we need to sustain on food grains, fruits, like that. So we are also depending on one thing, and we are need to gratitude, and in that gratitude way we are offering to Krishna and offering, correct? So this nature is there everywhere. Sometimes being plundered or plundered by superior nature, powerful agents, a living entity loses all his possessions, correct? So in material world also we will see small businessmen are shadowed by big businessmen, correct? Now we see traditionally kirana shops are there. Those were shadowed by big like D-Mart. So many things are there. Reliance, food, big bazaar, so many things. In every field, in electronic gadgets also, initially there was a cassette, but something came like that. So every time improvement is there, and the bigger section is swallowing the lower section, correct? And political people, if you see political people, because they are the powerful persons, they are swallowing the taxes, and they are inducing more taxes like GST. Unfair government. That is happening because we can't. What we'll expect from the unfair government? Because they are there in that position only to plunder us, correct? We are not in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, correct? They are not Raja Rishis. They are plunders. Because of the plunder, because they have the tendency to cheat. That is the reason they are spending so many money in elections so that they can get from the citizens. And here, who is the weaker section? Citizens, correct? So and for the politicians, there is higher section, like so many mafia dons. They will be controlling entire political system. Maybe these are powerful for the citizens, but to control that political people who we think as highest people, for them also there is a controlling system, or higher than that is some Don system. Dons, what will call underground people. Exactly, you got it right. For controlling them also, once again, there are some people who are called sages, sadhus. Finally, it has to come through the cycle, because so many times in some places we saw they used to go and take blessings, even though he's a undergold Don also. Even though he's controlling the entire political system, but he has to go and surrender to the sage. Correct now. So this system is there everywhere, and we no need to bewilder, because it's a natural calamity. But sometimes it's happened that even the weaker section also dominates the higher section. Sometimes during political system, even the CM has to come for votings, begging votes. Correct? They has to beg, give me, I have done so many things, and give me votes now. Correct? One day we may think that he is a great person, but in a moment of time, just 5 years, he's gone. Moment of just a time. When his seat's gone, he will be lamenting, morose, unconsciousness. Correct? Unconsciousness is a good sign. Unconsciousness, like our Dhritarashtra, not Duryodhana, Rama's father, Dasharath Maharaj. Dasharath Maharaj also, he lost all his position. Who is that position? Dasharath Maharaj's position? Rama. When Lord Rama was about to leave, he fell unconscious so many times, not 1 or 2 times, so many times. That should be good, only if it is connected to spirituality, Krishna consciousness. Without saying Krishna, I will be unconsciousness. That will be good. Without chanting 60 rounds, if I am not able to chant, then you are getting unconscious, and that's a good sign. But negatively, that is not good. Correct na? Correct? So unconsciousness. So sometimes this weaker section also dominates the higher section. In one lecture, His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu said that his spiritual master, His Holiness Radhana Swami, said one story of a tiger coming out of the den. Is actually the king of the forest. But to control the tiger also, one bird, when the tiger comes from its den, one bird comes and sits in the neck of tiger, and it makes sounds, cuckoo, 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 like that. So by hearing that sound, that hearing that sound, all the animals will flee away. And this animal, this tiger is worried. Arey, I am not able to do anything, even though I am a king of this, but I am not able to eat this, because even though it is a small bird, because it can't move, and that will fly and sit once again on the neck only. So not able to control only one small bird. And suppose if same thing happens for 15 days and the tiger didn't get any food, what will happen? It will die. So sometimes vice versa is there. Means that material world is always dukkhalayam. Whether it is a upper section or lower section, wherever you take, it is the same thing. That's what this. Sometimes he becomes sometimes very morose, answer lament and lose. He sometimes became unconsciousness. Sometimes he imagined a very great political city in which he desired to live very happily with this family. So if we see sections previous to this seven, what was the content of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What we are discussing actually in this section? Yeah, a merchant entering into the dense forest, and what was there in the forest? What was there in the forest? Thieves are there, rogues, dacoits, correct? Crickets are there. Envious animals, cruel animals. So, as a sages, we need to travel through forest because we are preachers. But nowadays, we don't have any forest. Correct. But same thing, we are also comparing that material forest is compared to the material world. We have also senses, plundering family members, like jackals, cruel people, family members, children, society. Everyone is plundering our energy. So here, plundering nature is there even within family members also. So not only outside, the family members are there within inside. But this particular verse says that in continuation to our journey, so if you know, so if any dacoit were caught by the police and he will be put in jail. So to agree that he has done theft, they will beat him, right? Regularly they will beat, and sometimes they will give time to take gasp, long breath and some water also. Why they will give water and time to breathe? So that they can beat once again. Otherwise he will die. Correct. Otherwise he will die immediately. So they will give some time. Okay, take now enough food, enough water and enough breath, so that we start beating once again. So that is the nature of this material world. Even though so many things are there, still that happiness deriving from small time gap between these beating and once again started beating, we are thinking, wow, this material nature is very happy. This is everything that is like family life. Oh, whatever problem is there, but marriage life is very good. Correct. Sexual pleasures are there, children's, grandchildren's, and everyone is praising me. So many allurements are there in material life. So for these small pleasures, he will take all beatings. Correct. This is the nature of material world. So we are in that section. Although six verses says he's still traveling and he was got beaten once again. He is taking some time. In where he is taking time, that also is explained in this purport. Sometimes he imagined a great political city in which he desired to live happily with his family members and riches. Sometimes we imagine so many things, right? In dream. But is it real? Suppose if you think it is real, then it is, you are not in real life, but you are in dreams. Only dreams give you happiness. Only dreams give happiness. In Gajendra section also, there are verses where it is stating that dreams, good dreams and bad dreams, based on our karma and based on our association, we will get good dreams and bad dreams. So whatever is happening in our dreams is also not real, but we derive pleasure out of it. And people are hankering for that. So one of my friend was telling about this. So we both in hostel, both were friends only. So they supposed to get up early only. So friend said, now is the time to get up now, 6 o'clock. No, don't make me wake up. I am dreaming. At least allow me to dream happily. So actually what is there in dreaming? Once you wake up, the entire dream also gone. Correct? You can't even imagine. After 1 minute only, what you think, which dream I got. Correct? So those, if you think happiness, that is all temporary, and there is no real happiness. Correct? So if slides to, so in Srimad Bhagavatam 8 canto also, Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna says to the demigods, what he is saying is that, so the demigods, what he is saying, the time flees away, and I am time, and I am the controller of this time. And based on the three modes, once upon a time you will dominate, one upon a time Gandharvas dominate, and one upon a time demigods. It's okay. So Krishna says, power, regularly power is shifting always. Correct na? Today you are CM, next year another person is CM. So power is shifting constantly in a moment of time. So everything is related to time and dream. So here the word Gandharvapuram is very significant in this. Sometimes the forest, next slide. See here, celestial building. Is it real? Is it real? But we are imagining. Just you got job. Just you got job. You will be imagining so many things. Oh, now I got my job. I will secure. I will take home loan, car loan, so many loans, and finally you will be end up paying all the loans only. Correct? So there is no happiness even in real life also. So here in this verse it is said, so some are very happy by building big celestial buildings in real, not in dreams. But that is not sure that he is going to live permanently. So big one 10,000 crores building is there in Bombay near the seashore. Everyone knows. Correct. So everyone knows. Everyone even glorify that building. Oh, it's a 10,000 crore building. But is it Yamadharmaraj proof? Maybe everything is there. Waterproof, electricity proof, earthquake proof. So many things are there. But no one can stop death. Correct. So one day he has to live and go. Even though that is 10,000, 1 lakh crores, but he has to leave everything. Not only house, family members, children's, relatives, position, fame, name, correct. So much of fame. But luckily, that person is a pious person and a follower of you got right. So that Purport is saying that. Purport is saying it is not guaranteed that they will be happy, but luckily he is happy. So here see, plundering is there everywhere. Taxes, calamities, correct. So many things are there. In the name of Corona, vaccination, so many plunders are happened. That also. So many plunders. Every moment, plundering is there by government, by calamities, by the relatives, by children's. Correct. Children's, you give me this, you give me that, otherwise I will go out of house. Wife will say, no, I will give divorce. No, you have to give me. So many jewelers, whatever you give, there is no end for satisfaction. They never get satisfied because that is the nature. You can't blame anyone. That is the nature. That's the nature. Correct. So here, why I am discussing is, so what is the solution then? We have so many plunder things and all, but there must be a solution, right? So the solution is, so many things are there, but what we should do? So here about dream. In example, one story is there. No. Yeah, here. So once one poor Brahmana, and he was lazy also. He was not ready to work, but he want riches because he want to solve the material problems. All the material problems he has. He want to be luxurious, like everyone. He want to be travel in car, but he don't want to work. So what he is doing? Next, every day he is going for alms, begging. So fortunately, one day he got a pot of milk, a big pot of milk he got in alms. So he said, "Wow, one day, wonderful day. Today, my day is very wonderful." So that day, his dreams started. His dreams started. Today, I got my big pot of milk. So what I should do now? Yes, I will do that. I will do this. First, I will boil this. Next, I will drink some. And next, I will make curd out of it. Okay. So I will sell curd to the merchant. I will get better profit. And from some portion of that curd, I will make ghee out of it. So whatever I will get that profit, I will take one hen. So from that hen, daily I will get one egg. So 30 days, 30 eggs. So someday it will hatch and give more hens. One day I will be a owner of big poultry farm. And what I will do? Regularly I will sell these hens, eggs, and I will become a owner of a cow. So what I will do? Once again, same milk production. So milk is giving good yield in the way. So I will become very rich. So now I will be having poultry farm, I will be having dairy farm, so much of milk, so much of curd, correct, so much of ghee. And this with this profit, what I will do? I will buy jewelry. I will take house. Correct. Oh, what will happen? I will become one day king. So after king, then I will get married to a prince. So I will name these children as some X, Y. So if this children is not listening, then I will beat this fellow by that stick. This is happening in dream when he started making curd. He went into sleep and he was imagining in the sleep, because whatever he is thinking in the morning, same dreams got into reality. As a reality, he was thinking. So finally, what he did? So one child in a dream, he was not listening and he was mischievous. So he want to beat that child. So immediately, what he did? He broke the pot of curd. So morning when he saw, there is no milk, there is no curd, but in imagination, so many things are there. So many. Correct na? He became king, he had a poultry farm, he has chickens, so many things. And this is like a dreamer. In palatial buildings, just one job. Oh, I will do these big elaborate plans, but not sure that one day we are going to live this. In reality, recently, just 1 week back only, I was not sure that I am going to get this. But in reality only, I went to one housewarming ceremony. Initially, they were poor, but by mercy of God, they got some riches and real estate and all. They took one good bungalow, villa. So they called me also, because they known to me, and few of my devotees also went there. It's a reality, not an allegoric story like this. So it's a reality. So that day we all went. We were doing some kirtan and all, but suddenly some sounds were coming. His father-in-law got heart attack in the first floor. Heart attack. So everyone was screaming, "Wow, oh, what happened? What happened?" And so they were, because he was very joy that my son-in-law got good house. For happiness also, there is no sure that we are going to live permanently. Even for happiness also, he was very shocked. Oh, I got this. Finally, what happened? On the same day, he has to leave home. Same day, everything over within a moment, fraction of time. Correct? So we are dreaming like this. Everyone is dreaming like this. But the big visionaries are not like that. Don't think that everyone is like this only. Everyone is not dreamers like our Srila Prabhupada. He has a dream. He has a dream. When he don't have 108 temples and 5,000 disciples, he was sure that I will get these temples. Do you think this is a dreamer like this? Prabhupada was dreamer like this? No, no. That's happened. We are seeing. Today we are sitting in the same temple. Correct? This is one of the temple inaugurated by Srila Prabhupada and named the deity as Madan Mohan. Srila Prabhupada himself named this. name the deities. So we are in the temple only. It's a reality, not like a dreamer. Correct? Srila Prabhupada said in the bench, what you have? I have these children, I have my temples, I have my disciples. That came true. And Srila Prabhupada once, I think during Kumbh Mela last year, we got a WhatsApp message that Srila Prabhupada, when he was in Kumbh Mela, one father and child came to Srila Prabhupada and they were asking for blessings. Swamiji, bless my child, bless my child. So he was very eager to ask so many questions, the child. So he was asking questions to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada said, oh, he is very intelligent. Give this child to me. I will make him a big preacher. So he said, Swamiji, just I am asking only for blessings. No. He took his son immediately. He thought I should not go in front of Srila Prabhupada once again. Correct. But after 1977, once again, Kumbh Mela, some years later, the same child who was there in that Kumbh Mela, he was giving big lecture and so many thousands of people gathered to hear lecture. So some devotees were passing, Iskcon devotees were passing. So this preacher who was preaching, he called that devotees, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please come here, please come here, please. So he came and said, do you remember, Prabhu? I was the same child, your Guru Maharaj asked me that he blessed me that I will become big preacher. So I am the same person here. So he is a great person, visionary person. So this is not the dreamer like lazy fellows. Different, correct? So there are a lot of differences. So today 9 only. So many things are to discuss. Bhagavrutti. So what we should do? We should remove our Bhagavrutti to Sevavrutti. We need to convert this Bhagavrutti to Sevavrutti. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there are 3 stories in Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto. One is Yayati, Pururava, and Saubhari Muni. 3. Saubhari Muni, even though he was a sage, he went underwater because of his offense to Garuda, because he made some offenses. So later, because of that offense, he came out of the water and married 50 daughters of King Madata. So, and Yayati, he had 5 children. Yayati has 5 children, and he enjoyed in Satyuga how many years? Satyuga how many years? 1 lakh years. So why I am discussing this Bhagavrutti, even though Yayati enjoyed for so many years, not like 1 year, 5 year, 10 year. In our marriages life, if you see, in Kali Yuga, if you see, that Bhagavrutti is for how many years? 100 years only we are living. Out of that sexual pleasure will be in household, maybe 20 years. Correct. And for Yayati, he was there for 1 lakh years. And even for Saubhari Muni and Pururava, he enjoyed so many years, thousands of years. But still, they consider this entire moment as a fraction of time. Correct? Yayati, he was asking for youth of his son, Puru. Because he was not satisfied. Even though he was not satisfied, he was asking youth again, once again, so that he can enjoy that Bhagavrutti. That Bhagavrutti will not satisfy. And the youth and time will go like fraction of seconds. Correct? So, what we should do, we should convert this Bhagavrutti to Sevavrutti. In Sevavrutti also same thing. Time will go like this. If you are in Kirtan, you can sing Kirtans, song or service. In Janmashtami, we don't know how 24 hours will go. I'm so many busy. Even we can't take some prasadam also. Okay, 12 hour. Correct? Because we are completely absorbed in Seva. So one has to convert from Bhagavrutti to Sevavrutti. Correct? So if example from Ramayana, Bhagavrutti. Yeah, Bhagavrutti. What is here? Sugriva. Sugriva, initially he don't have any kingdom. But because of the mercy of Lord Ramachandra, he got kingdom, but he forgot. 4 months, Chaturmas, he was under Bhagavrutti. His time gone like seconds, 4 months, and he completely absorbed in Bhagavrutti and he forgot Sevavrutti. He forgot Sevavrutti because Lakshmana, he was very angry and he want to bring back Sugriva for the service or Lord Ramchandra, but Lord Ramchandra guided Lakshmana not to get angry. But here, see one more Sevavrutti. Here, Hanuman. Every time he is busy. He wants service. Every time he anchor for service. Correct. So if our consciousness is like that, then we can sustain in this material. Otherwise, it's very, very, very difficult for us because we see so many calamities are there in day to day life. So we should not be allured by the glares of this material world. Correct. So like fish in the water. So much of food is there, but it will be attracted by a moving food. It will be get attracted, and what will happen? Caught. And same thing with elephant. No, I'm not talking about temple type of elements. They are very good and they will be blessing us also. But wild animals, they will be throwing all the pillars, so many things. Hawks he will be. Why? Just to attract a female elephant. I want to show my strength so that female elephant will attract me and he will calls me. Come, we will enjoy. What will happen? It will be caught. It will fall into the pit. So like this, skin. One taste, one is skin, one is touch. What is this? Touch is skin. And tarat mouth. By seeing the form, fire. Oh, that fire is very ice. I am talking about ice. Sense. So, oh, this is very nice. I will enter into it. What will happen? It will gone. So senses will attract, and one day we will be no more. Same thing like deer. So out of deer, he will make some mrudangas. I mean, he will play nice music out by killing the same deer family, but it will be attracted and it will be caught by the deer, by the hunter. Same thing like small animals will be attracted by the smell of flowers. That is there, right? First one. See, smell of the flowers. What will happen? Nice flowers, fragrance is there, and it will a small insect will attract, and finally they will be caught up within the whirlpool of the flower. And what morning we will see? Dead bodies. Correct? The dead bodies of this insect flower. So this is the nature. Everywhere that the problem is there. So we need to convert this Bhogavrutti also into Sevavrutti. So many things. So I think I can end up here. So we are discussing about the Gandharvapuram. Gandharvapuram is where the celestial building is there. Actually, it is not there only. Like a castle in the seashore. Right? Children will be playing in the seashore, near the seashore. He will be making good castle. But within a moment of time, the water will wash it away. Correct? Gandharvapuram. We are discussing so many things. Like horse of the egg of the horse. How many of you saw the egg of the horse? Egg of the horse? Why? How many of you really saw? Because it won't give only, because it's a mammal. Correct, mammal. So it will give birth, not the egg. So it's like that only. When it is not there only. When it is castle is there, it is not there only. Correct na? So there is one more story. Yeah. And here Srila Prabhupada also giving one analogy from Vidyapati Thakura. Vidyapati Thakura gave one analogy of this material world. The desert is heated by scorching sunshine, and if we want to reduce the heat temperature, we need huge amount of water. Millions and millions of gallons. What effect will one drop have? Water certainly has value. Yes, water has certainly value, but that water, when you are in thirst, it will, what you will call? It will remove your thirst? No, na. So you will be still hankering for more water. So here in Bengali poet, Vidyapati Tirtha Thakura is giving one analogy. Tatala saikate vari bindu sama sutamita ramani samaje. So here in this connection also there is one nice story. So once one traveler, I will end up with this story. Last one. Yes, iske baad. So just now we were telling about this analogy. Previous one, water drop. So how this will help us? One drop, correct. So next, so once one traveler was passing from village to village, town to town. So he was carrying some food and water. So when he was entering into desert, because we are discussing about forest and desert. Even you are in forest also, there is no happiness. Even you are in desert also, there is no happiness. Even you in castle, big castle, also there is no happiness. You are in family life also, there is no happiness. So everywhere we are seeing. So why to live desert? So we will see desert angle also. Whether we will be happy in desert if we go. So desert. One traveler was traveling through desert. So he recognized that my food and water is going to exhaust. And he was hungry. He was thirsty. He don't have any water. But because of the illusion, mirage, he's roaming here and there because he thought there is a water, there is a water, there is a water. Everywhere is going. He got exhausted by seeing that mirage so many times. He thought it is water is there, but when he approached that place, there is no water actually because it's an illusion. There is completely illusion. This is also material life is also like a illusion. First illusion is we are not this body, but we are an illusion. We are thinking we are body. That is first illusion. So this traveler thinking that there is a water, and he got exhausted. Finally, he thought, okay, I don't have any hope. I'm going to die because I don't have food and water. So he was very thirsty and hungry also. But there was little hope. Little hope. Everywhere that hope is there. That hope only making us to run. So many things. Correct. We are building big palatial buildings because of hope. No, I will be there. I will be there. Except me, everyone will going to die. Like Yudhishthira Maharaj says, no, what is surprising thing in this material world? Surprising thing is everyone is going to die except me. So that hope is only running. Though this fellow also, traveler also has some hope. So he thought, okay, let me seek once again. But anyhow, he's sure that maybe God is there. He will guide me. So finally, by searching through mirage and all, he saw one hut. So he thought, this is also illusion only. But why not try? I don't have any option. So he approached that hut. But for God's grace, there is a real hut. So he went inside. By fortunate, he saw that there is a bore. What will call light? Oh, hand pump. So he started using that pump, but there was no drop of water. Oh, he thought, okay, what to do now? Anyhow, my last hope was also gone. So I don't have much time because I am very much thirsty, hungry. Maybe I will die in 1 hour, 2 hours. But when he fall down with unconsciousness, he saw that there is one water bottle. It is filled with water. So he got once again hope. Yes, there is water bottle. So somehow he got some energy. So because of that hope, he got some energy. So with that energy, he climbed up and he got that water bottle down. He was going to drink that water, but he saw a note on that. Use this water for pouring into the hand pump so that you will get more water. So now once again in illusion. Now what to do? Whether if I am using this water to pour in borewell, what if the boring will not work? First question. What if the boring will not work? Second question. What if the underground water dried up? Correct. 2 questions. And how many questions are there? We can imagine so many questions. Any questions? What if the pump is not working? What if the underground water is not there? But he has that hope. Okay, let me try. Anyhow, I am going to die. If not, there is no option. So he poured that water into that pump. But fortunately, with that water, when he started using that pump, more water came, which was cooling, thirsty. He got happy. So he used that water and he thought, so someone helped me by keeping this note. So I thought that note was there. Second one is to fill water once again and keep there. So he thought, okay, someone did for me, I have to do the same thing. So he filled once again whatever bottles or whatever possessions he have, he filled enter water. And there was one more map showing how to get out of this, desert. So he took that map's direction and he used that, and he got that idea how to get out of this one material world. So like this only, so many hopes are there which is running our family life, business, so many things, business, job. But there is little hope for us also in this Kali Yuga to get out, because we are taking direction from Srimad Bhagavatam, authorized sources, Prabhupada literatures. So this is our hope to get out of this material world. Otherwise, we don't have any hope except the shelter of Radha Krishna, Guru Gauranga or Prabhupada. So with this, I will like to end here. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If any questions related to this, if only related to this. Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.